large number of things that have existed for a very long time, yet only recently have risen in popularity. One such example is fitness culture. Being healthy is imperative to lead a good long life. Nevertheless, too much of anything is harmful. Fitness culture shows this very clearly. Of course, there are fitness enjoyers who routinely exercise, utilizing this as a piece of their identity, rather than centering everything around that one concept. Sure, if you go to the gym every other day, or follow any other stringent routine, then the lifestyle is prone to imprint itself on a person. It obviously does become an important part of their life. The question to ask here is, should it? I'm not the person to say, live the best life you can. I mean, there is a reason this video exists. My potential is constantly squandered by none other than myself, by doing things that honestly do not benefit the world very much. I spend a lot of time doing nothing. Surely, though, this is better than spending 15% of your waking life pumping steel for my gains. If I were an old, dying, crippled, albeit muscular man in a hospital bed reminiscing about the days as a youngster, where most of my time was spent either lifting things or sitting on a sweat-drenched bench, I would probably just request God to have me smote. The counter-argument to this concept would probably be something along the lines of, actually, I enjoy working out for what it is, not for the gains. To that I would say, do you really think lifting an object is fun in of itself? Instead of running on a treadmill, you could walk on it if you love that so much. No. There are two things that are enjoyable about working out. The first being the results, obviously. Secondly, the dopamine response. You heard me correct. A chemical reaction is holding you captive. You are no better than a brain-rotted doom scroller. Furthermore, one thing I've taken note of regarding the influx of gym culture is its very clear connection to toxic masculinity. Oh yeah, it is all coming together. Oftentimes it seems as if gym bros is synonymous with conservative, or as an antonym for words not limited to feminist, woke, and liberal. In a way, it does make sense. You see men as superior due to them generally being physically stronger. Therefore, any form of female empowerment is negative, especially if the empowerers are clowns. This statement is a very simplified explanation for why the connection exists, but you understand the statement. Again, not everyone is like this, but the connection is nevertheless very clear when seeing the group as a collective, which would not be so clear without social media, where the algorithm generates many of these connections, which become more palpable due to the natural occurrence of echo chambers. In a way, this might explain why fitness culture has touched so many people. However, this is concurrently the reason for why individuals from the psychosocial culture can be as toxic as they are. This greatly exemplifies the duality of social platforms, where some clear positives are obscuring darker aspects. In an ideal world, you could inspire people to be healthy without consequently desecrating their worldviews. Back in my day, the alt-right was a group composed of depressed, basement-dwelling neckbeards. Now this group has manifested itself into individuals who actually are conscientious enough to succeed in most contexts. Well, anyway, what do you three viewers think? Cringe or based? Leave a comment limited to one of these words. If you comment something else, cool, but I want to know what you think of fitness culture, alright? Alright. Be very well, sire.